Listen, your blueprint talks of the place, but direction talks of the way to the place. You can know the place, but you may not know the way to the place. I tell you this, I have learned this as a leader and as a man of God, that one of the major reasons for the delay of people is confusion over direction. Confusion over direction. Your life is as fast as your knowledge of the direction. Are we together? Some of you, most of you drive here. If I tell you go to ShopRite or any one of these places and buy me something, if you know the direction, you can almost time your arrival there, that in 5 or 10 minutes, except for traffic, I am there. But if you do not have direction, even though you know the place, you can go round and round and round until you find yourself in another state. And people ask you, what are you doing here? You say, I started a simple journey to go to a shopping mall that was 10 minutes away, and I began to go and go and go and go, and lack of direction, not lack of motion. Many of us, the reason why we are stunted in life and in destiny is we have not heard the voice saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. If you're in business here, listen to me. By God's grace, I have sufficient financial intelligence by the mercies of God. But I will tell you this, the biggest risk you can take in your life in this end time is to use common sense. You will fail in a way that your life will become a memorial for many people. Common sense has destroyed people. You need divine direction. The unbeliever who is doing business is not under attack because he's serving Satan. You who has vowed to God that you will not bribe, you will not kill, you will not be corrupt, you are the one whose testimony Satan is interested in. You need divine direction. Someone say divine direction. Never take a step until you get clarity of direction. Write that down. Never take a destiny step till you get clarity of direction. 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. Let's hurry up. 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. I feel like starting ministry. You see, this direction sometimes is not just limited in showing you where to go. This direction is also showing you how to escape trouble. When Jesus was teaching us how to pray, he said, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You know what temptation is? Anything that can have a hold on you and trap you down. He says, there had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. Listen, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted above that which you are able to, but with that temptation, he will make a way to escape. A way to escape. A way to escape. That means when people put a snare for you to trap you down in life, to trap you down in ministry, if you know how to pray, there is no snare of the fowler that shall ever lay sway on you. I'm telling you, if the devil puts a trap for you and you actually go in and enter there, it's because you did not maximize the riches that come in prayer. Are we together? Let us set this trap so that when he comes, he will fall into it in ministry, fall into it in destiny, fall into it. And because you are directed by the Spirit, the Bible said the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. In the office, they orchestrate something and leave it for you. Just when trouble is brewing, they've been praying so that they trap you and take you out of that place. Now, plus discernment, plus your prophetic destiny, and now you have direction. You will be surprised. Most of us lack direction, and you must pray. Ladies and gentlemen, direction does not come after one day of prayer. You will need to pray until it comes. But when it comes, you will obtain grace to run. You will run like Elijah when you have direction. I'm praying for you. Every confusion in and around your life, in the name that is above all names, in this season, may my God grant you direction as you submit to pray. May my God grant you direction as you submit to pray. In the name of Jesus Christ. Direction for the next level. For everyone that seeketh, findeth. Matthew 7, 7 and 8. 8 says, for everyone that asketh, receiveth. Everyone that seeketh, findeth. Everyone that knocketh, it shall be opened. You must cry for direction. Lord, where do I go with my wife and my children now? I've lost a job. I have opportunities to go to Canada. I have opportunities to go to UK. I have opportunities to go to wherever it is. But Lord, it looks tempting, I confess. But I cry for grace. I cry for grace. Give me direction. Where am I going to now? What is the next level of my life? I sense in my heart, I was praying for the next level in ministry, and I saw Bielsa. It doesn't mean Bielsa is where you go to. It can mean that's where an attack is coming from. You have to pray. Don't assume. Direction. As for me, if God does not speak about the next level of koinonia, we stay here honorably. But when he speaks, there is no power in existence. No power in existence. I rather mark time with God and move straight from this level into another level of victory than to keep taking many leaps without God, and life will have to force you to return back to your last place of obedience and start the journey again.